Hello Radio Junkies. I decided to record a series of videos where I look at why different radio stations have not announced their new lineups. Today is the 26th of March. By now, we would have known, in the past, what changes each radio station would be making. But if you look at radio stations like Radio 2000 and SAFM, they haven't announced their changes. What could be the reason for this? There could be a number of reasons. One, maybe it's not a lot of changes, so there's nothing exciting. They are leaving it for the last minute. Two, it could be there are some major changes that they'll be making, and they are still negotiating, finalizing the deal, because there's some big names that they'll be bringing onto the station. So I want to look at two stations, which is SAFM and Radio 2000. I'll start with Radio 2000. So Radio 2000, we now know that DJ Sbu has renewed his contract and he's staying with Radio 2000, and he confirmed that he will continue doing the breakfast show, which in my view is a mistake from the Radio 2000 management, because I don't think DJ Sbu has performed at the level that we expected him to perform at. So I originally expected DJ Fresh to be the one that will be coming in to take over the breakfast show from DJ Sbu. But now we know that DJ Sbu is staying at Radio 2000, and apparently numbers are looking good. So who am I to argue with numbers? I'm in the minority of people that think that DJ Sbu is not doing a good job, if we are told that the numbers are looking really good for his breakfast show. We know that Ntobeko is staying on that 9 to 12 slot, so there won't be any changes there. 12 to 3, King David Mashabela. I'm really not expecting Metro FM to make any changes on that 12 to 3 slot. And then 3 to 6, I personally enjoy Paul, but I'm suspecting that's where we might see some changes, because we know Uguti DJ Fresh confirmed that he's going back to radio, and Unati confirmed as well. So I do think that DJ Fresh will be taking over the drive at Radio 2000. I just have that suspicion that that's the show he will be taking over, unless he's going to Metro FM. But some have said he's going to 947 to do the drive. So if it's none of those, if it's Radio 2000, I do think he will be taking over that drive slots, because I don't think Fresh will be doing a weekend or a night show. And then we've got Unati, who also confirmed that she's coming back on radio. So I don't know which show Unati, if she joins Radio 2000, but because she could be joining Radio 2000 as well, because we know Uguti Radio 2000 wants radio presenters who are experienced, who are matured, and Unati is at that age. So there is that possibility that Unati is going to Radio 2000, but which show? The jury is out on that one. I really have no idea. Maybe it might be Weekend Breakfast, maybe both on Saturday and Sunday, because Unati did say that radio exhausted her, especially at Kaya FM, with the issues that she had with what is name? Sizwe Dlomo. So maybe she just wants to take it easy. She's been doing prime time for a very long time. So she could be going to Radio 2000 to do Saturday and Sunday breakfast show. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. What changes are you expecting on Radio 2000? And why do you think Radio 2000 is delaying its announcement? And then moving on to SAFM, I'm not expecting much changes there, to be honest. I'm not expecting changes on the breakfast show. Definitely not. Tula Sizwe will not be touched. Not because he's doing such a great job. He is doing a good job, but not because of that. Because it's a very new show. Stephen Grootes recently left. Tula Sizwe took over. So I'm expecting him to continue on that show. And then 9 to 12, Katie Mutlatlana. I'm not expecting Katie to be changed. on that slot, especially because she's very experienced, and that's a very tough slot if you look at other radio stations. Look at Power FM. They brought in Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, 702. They have Clement Manyathela. Keti Muhlahlana can, compete on that slot with those big names. So I'm not expecting changes there. And then you've got 12-1, where Sakina Kamendo comes in with current affairs, where she tells us, give us a news update, basically. So I'm not expecting Sakina Kamendo to be changed. And then 1-3, Bridget Masinga comes there. It's a lifestyle show. It's a talk show where she gives us some updates on different issues. So she touches on a lot of lifestyle issues. So I'm not expecting Bridget to be changed. But if Unati, I'm putting Unati everywhere, but if Unati is joining SAFM, that's the show that she could be doing. It's possible. And then 3-6, that way I would change. I would bring back Aldrin Sampier. I don't think Ashraf Garda has done what we expected him to do. I don't think he's been able to fill the big shoes that Aldrin Sampier left. I have so much respect for Ashraf Garda. He's a legend in the media space. I think he's got so much experience, but I'm not sure about his show, people. Yes, he has the right guess, but I just find him not to be asking the right questions. Well, maybe not to be asking the right questions. He might be asking the right questions, but he's not allowing his guests to answer. While they're still trying to answer, he's already cutting in. And when he's asking a question, he will give a long history, to say why he's asking this question, and then give his guest few minutes or seconds to answer. So I haven't enjoyed Ashraf Garda on that show. Maybe I'm just missing Aldrin Sampier. It might be just me. I don't know what you make of that. But those are the main primetime shows that I wanted to talk about, both on Radio 2000 and SAFM. But maybe you want to talk about the weekend and night. You can do that as well. Please go into the comment section. Tell me, what changes are you expecting on Radio 2000 and SAFM? This is Podcast Radio and Stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, share, like, join as a member, contribute. Only 9 rands, 99 cents. I'm Ntobeko Khuluse. Bye-bye.